Hello, welcome back to our channel. This is SALT, the School of Accountable Living, Timing and Meaning. I am C. Val. There's a place, SALT is our home where we talk about the family, talk about the community, we talk about finance, and we talk about faith in ourselves. This time around, we're not being particular about faith in God, we're talking about faith in ourselves. We get to trust who we are, who we are created to be. Now, today we'll be looking at the home and the home in the African context. We're coming from a part of Nigeria, Enugu in particular, and this is a system. We have a system that has survived very many decades and sometimes centuries. These are people who do not subscribe a lot to conventional insurance, and all their survival hinge on social insurance. And I have been a fan of this particular system for as old as I am. We've looked at how the Igbo man has survived fire outbreaks in the markets where he has his stalls and goods. How he has survived, accidents on the way where car crashes, and how he has survived disasters. We discovered that without conventional insurance, he would have been the most miserable kind of creature on earth. But no, he is not. Rather, the Igbo man has actually bonded with his brothers around their nightclubs, drinking joints, church, mosque sometimes, and their shrines. They bonded so well that when one thing, when a disaster strikes and one is crying, it becomes the weeping of all. Everyone keys in to douse the effect on the other. Those who may not bring in materials, would bring in just their presence. And psychologically, it is a lot. So today we'll be looking at what this man, the woman, has done in the place of insuring himself against disaster. And look at how he has financed the average home. Number one, the mothers. You must know unequivocally that the champions of the home. They carry the homes in their shoulders. 90% of the burdens of the homes are borne by the mothers. Whether you call it working class or non working class, the mothers carry the homes. Yes, powerful and beautiful, very, very wonderful daddies have supported homes very massively, and their presence is never ever undermined. A daddy is a daddy, but today let's honor the mothers. You know that from feeding to clothing to care, who is well and who is not well, the mom has always been the one that will think about this, sleep over it, wake up with these thoughts, and go to untold extents to make sure the child is well, the man is well. Now, how have they survived in a place where there is no social insurance, national social insurance in the first place? If you are hungry in Nigeria and your neighbor doesn't feed you, or your church member or your village man, that hunger is likely going to kill you or you go stealing. So, how have these mothers managed to create the miracles of sustaining over 30 million homes? year in, year out. Every day, if there is no food in the house, the man could decide to be absent from the home. But the mother will not be absent as long as there's a child in that home. The mother will go out to the market. In one of my poems, I'll say, go to Apata, go Deba, go to camp, go to different markets, Mbemene, Gariki, Kenyatta, go to different markets. You will find out that the people who are moving things from one point to the other, who are making the market go round, are the mothers. Some of them will come out to the market without any capital. Take some good here, sell it here, make something. So just so that they will take some food back home at the end of the day. But that is, I've just given you how they survive the worst of demand for basics. But what about when disaster strikes? What does these mothers do? They will remember the meeting where they have contributed 1 naira, 1,000 naira, 2,000. They'll remember the church gathering where they have prayed together. These mothers will remember the person she has said Ndo one name to in some other time in the past. And before you know what is happening, her weeping, her crying brings all these people around her and she feels stronger. Psychologically, she could survive that day and therefore she could face tomorrow. Now, materially, the same woman begins to receive inputs from these members of the community. And before you know it, that disaster, whether it was a car crash or you're talking about the kiosk that got burnt, or even a government demolition of their roadside, trading points, you will find them bond together and survive together. So I am looking at take home for us today in the School of Accountable Living, Timing and Earning. When we make 2 naira and we contribute, we pay a due, a society due to a guild of good minds, of like minds, of 1 naira. That becomes our insurance in the inevitable day of disaster. Whenever it strikes, you are sure that some other person will come bringing something from his or her home to make sure that I stay alive, have that hope, and face tomorrow. Now, what if we do not wait for disaster to strike? And this is our take home from today's discussion. If we do not wait for disaster to strike, but we save a little together and go out into the market with it and do business. A little from you, a little from me becomes bigger and we can do bigger business. And when we make something on top, it will be bigger than what one person could have made from his or her own. And the beauty of it is that this is the principle of every hedge fund in the world. The homes would have something going back to them. And the companies, the industries, the production outfits would thrive on their own, providing employment for our children that are coming up. Once again, I am Siva, and this is the School of Accountable Living, Timing and Earning, SALT. Watch out for our next video that will deepen our discussion on the family, the home front, and how the Igbo man and the woman has successfully survived disasters without any formal insurance policies. Thank you.
click the notification bell, comment and share this video. And if you find this video valuable, please, please always look out for us, and we'll bring to you more tips on how to live a healthy, happy, and successful life. Thank you.